let me tell you. I would recommend exploring diminished chords, and I'll give you a quick explanation as to why. Look at this. Okay, so if I change my camera around, this is my piano. This is my hand, and this is C major. So the thing about diminished chords is that so this is a triad, 3-part chord, a triad, and a diminished chord is this. And a diminished chord is a chord where all of the notes in the chord are the same distance apart. So minor third, and minor third. And there are actually only 3 diminished chords that exist with the piano, because that's the same as that one, you see? There are only 3. Every diminished chord I like to think of it as a 4-way crossroads, because the thing about diminished chord is it leads you to loads of different places. And a good way to think about this, actually, if you want to, is if you lower any note in any diminished chord, by a half step, or as we say in the UK, a semitone, then it will lead you to a different location, and it's a bit of a sort of shortcut. It's like a life hack. So check this out. This is C diminished. If I put the C down to B, it takes you to E. If I put the E flat down to a D, it takes you to G. If I put the F sharp down to an F, it takes you to B flat. Put the A down to an A flat, takes you to D flat. Now, can you believe that? Can you believe that? I'll show you one more time. C to B goes to E. E flat to D goes to G, F sharp to F goes to B flat, A to A flat goes to D flat. And that is really, really cool. And it means that when you're playing and you find yourself at a diminished chord, you can go anywhere you want to go, absolutely anywhere. And it's a beautiful thing, because diminished chords are actually kind of fun, and they're in a lot of songs, especially old jazz standards that I really like to play. And so, man, it's really capacious for room, because basically every diminished chord is a dominant chord in disguise. So you can seriously navigate in like exciting, extraordinary ways just by using diminished chords. And actually, you know what else is cool is that every dominant chord, is a diminished chord in disguise. So actually, the insane thing you can do then is every time you play any dominant chord, you can also translate it into a diminished chord, which takes you to a different key. You see? G7 is actually a diminished chord, which is actually this, which is actually that. Or G7 is a diminished chord, which is actually that, which is actually that. Or G7 is a diminished chord, which is actually that, which is actually that. Or G7 is a diminished chord, which is actually that, which then goes to, what's the one I haven't done? C. Yeah. Boom. Come on! So yeah. And obviously, dominant chords are just triads with a dominant thing on it. So basically, every time you play a triad, you're playing a diminished chord. And so every single chord is every single other chord. Period.